Sony Computer Entertainment America presents a Universal Interactive Studios production. A game created and developed by Naughty Dog. Bandicoot Warped.
What's up, everyone? This is Jermaine from JamFrog35, and welcome to Crash Bandicoot Warped. And today we're going through the last 3 bosses in this area. We're going to be racing against time, pun not intended, as well as going back in time, pun not intended, as well as facing the boss in the near future by this time, pun not intended. Okay, I'm sorry with all the puns, but seriously, this guy, he's got to be one of my most favorite villains in the Crash Bandicoot series. Not only he is a time master and make time puns, but he's actually pretty cool. So what we're doing here is that we're racing against Cortez's men, Cortex. Anyways, we're racing against his men to get the purple crystal. Unfortunately, I have some mishaps on this part because, well, let's just say I lost the race. Yeah, well, let's leave it like that. You might be wondering, dude, why are you commentating on the gameplay instead of commentate why you play the game? Well, the problem was the volume was extremely low. So yeah, that is the major problem. Yeah, I'm not. Honestly, I did not see this part coming. But anywho, what we're doing here right now is, well, we're fighting against, well, honestly, I kind of lost this race on this part. But let's talk about what I was previously talking about before. Crash Bandicoot in Skylanders. Yeah, I know most people aren't really excited of Crash Bandicoot in Skylanders. I'm more into the reboot or redo. I don't get it. Is it remastered or in the HD format, or are they remaking the entire series? I'm a little bit confused on the reboot and remade part. But anyways, Crash Bandicoot in Skylanders, well, I'm not really a fan of, and perhaps no one is a fan of Skylanders. He's actually pretty cool. I mean, there's a lot of references from his previous work. Oh, I dropped my mic. Can't drop my mic. And besides, it's a really expensive mic. Well, okay, it's not that expensive. It's like 20 bucks, at least. Anyways, I'm gonna skip to the part where I actually win. As I was saying, Crash Bandicoot in Skylanders, while I'm not a fan of it, I actually think he's pretty good. I mean, there's a lot of work that Activision went through in this game. I mean, Activision is more like the publisher. I really don't understand why Activision is the main hatred instead of the ones who created the series. I mean, I understand that they are like publishing game after game that is the same formula every single time, and I'm kind of not surprised at this point. But all in all, I really don't understand the hate of Activision. Well, I really don't like using that word. That's That's the sound of what it really feels like when saying it out loud. Anyways, I really don't understand why people dislike Activision per se, if Activision is not the one who is making the games, they're actually the ones publishing them. And yeah, I kind of did that. But anyways, what was I going to say? The way that they implemented Crash Bandicoot in Skylanders is actually pretty cool. I mean, you got all the movesets that you know of from the original Crash Bandicoot style. You even have the life counter for, well, the previous games before the Mutant/Titan series. Well, and also there were a little bit of theme music here and there from Twinsanity, might I say. It sounds pretty good. As well as, well, the look, the classical look, and they perfectly put it in there, even though it's still in Skylanders type of look. But what did you say? Okay, there is another thing to talk about, and that is also I got the crystal. He also has the same fighting style from Crash Bandicoot, the Mind Over Mutants, as well as Clash of Titans. I actually never played that game. I heard it's not all that great per se, but I'm thinking that people are like overjudging it for some reason. Anyways, we're going to back in medieval time. Pun not intended. Well, technically that's not a pun. Anyways, now we're going towards medieval times. Oh, cutscene.
Well, you've crashed a few parties before, but I never expected you to make it this far. If you don't turn back, I will inflict 1,000 years of suffering on you and the entire universe!
Never! Never! Okay. Anyways, we're continuing on with this level in medieval time. Let's count how many times I said time. By time again. Okay, by that time it didn't even count. Oh, come on! Stop saying that! Anyways, we got these new enemy mooks, which is two-headed beasts. And all you have to do is just spin his head and everything will be fine. And yeah, I kind of messed around with him a little bit while he's down. But, all's good. Watch me how I can lose this mask very easily. This, again, it's awesome of seeing how many times I tried to beat this level. Okay, this time I'm not gonna... Oh, come on, stop. Anyways, we are going through we're going to King Arthur's world. Oh yeah, I lost that mask. Like I said, I'm not gonna say anything this time. Oh, come on! I can't help saying that. Oh boy. Oh. Alright, so yeah. Let's talk about the how Crash Bandicoot looks like in Skylanders Imaginations. I never played the game, but I have seen bits of gameplay of it, and I have to say, yeah, it actually looks quite amazing. I mean, you got all the movesets from the past games, like the classical spin attack, the slide, as well as the belly flop. Good old belly flop. But, I didn't mean to say it right according to that time, and I died by getting life. Anyways, he also has some memories from. He also have some tongue twister. He also has some of those references from previous games he was in, not only from the three classical Crash Bandicoot games, but also from Twin Sanity's music to the move set from Crash Mind Over Mutants / Clash of Titans, or Crash of Titans. I know that people was saying that it is not the greatest game of all time, but I never actually played it, and I'm not going to take everybody's word for it until I try it out myself. But who knows? Anyways, if you're wondering why is there so many graphical errors, that's because it's an emulator, which is also the main reason why that there's slowdown. It emulate. I think it's just mainly my CPU or something. I really wish I could be able to play it on the PlayStation 3, which again I am planning to do some gameplay on it. It's just I really don't have the correct equipment, and for right now I am low. So for now I am just gonna wait until I have enough to buy the equipment I need, and I'm going to be mainly focusing on PC games as well as the Wii U games, but I also have some other news as well. I finally figured out how to record gameplay on on my iPhone. That's right, people, I have a ability to record gameplay on the phone, so I can play app games. So to those who wants me to try out some of the app games, as long as I have enough money or it's free, either way works, and if I have enough data on it, I will be able to record some gameplay on app games. So maybe I can do a review on some app games. Who knows? I actually never seen anybody do reviews on app games before. Then again, maybe they don't need to. I mean, it's just an app game per se. Anyways, we're going through this level in a blast. And we're going out of here. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's just really funny. Of all Crash Bandicoot's unique death animations, that one's just hilarious. There is also another one that shows his pink underwear. Don't know why. Anyways, before losing more lives, let's also also talk about the fan games. I also am including fan games as well, so if like Sekurito Shikio, my good old friend, also does, if there are any app games, app games of course, but also fan games you want me to try, please place them down in the comment section down below. I'll get to it as quick as I can, and finally I'm out of here. And now, we are gonna be facing against the boss himself. We have a little edit right there, mainly because of, well, I was a little bit of a rush this time around. Oh, come on. Enough with the time puns! Anyways, we're gonna be facing N Trophy, a Time Master. Cutscene.
Vermin are way too stupid to understand what you're getting yourselves into. This time you've done it.
Hey, man, I got time. I can't tell. I like this villain. He's a time master who makes time puns.
Give me the crystals!
And all, he's an awesome villain and boss battle. Anyways, all you have to do is just avoid the time projectiles as well as time lasers. I really don't know what they're really called, but for the time being, that's what they're going to be called as. And after all that, he will reverse time to make all the platforms different throughout time itself, and just jump platform to platform and beat them. And in time, you will get the pattern down and beat them. And that's a lot of time this time around. And yeah, I keep on dying time after time again. And that's mainly because the control is a little bit delayed a little bit. It's not the game stall. I'm kind of blaming the emulator on this part. That, and I'm rememorizing of all the attacks that Trophy does. Again, I have played this game before. It's been a long time, you know? If you played the game from the past and you haven't played it for a couple of years, you will slowly remember all the boss battles movesets. And you might be even better than you were before that time. I need to stop saying that word. But anywho, just avoid all the projectiles, avoid the lasers, jump to platform, and once you get it down, just spin attack him and everything is done. And I kind of died because I just ran into him. That's what happens if you ran into an enemy. I keep on forgetting that Crash Bandicoot is not all that strong when you just run straight for the enemy. I always think that I'm like, I don't know, Mario or Sonic the Hedgehog. Mainly because that's the most games I played more times than I can count. Brother. But it's this time I've been able to beat this boss on 3 single hits. And boom. We got one more final hit and he will shoot out 3 projectiles this time. Or time projectiles. I really don't know what they are. I think they're just called projectiles. And it dismantles you throughout time itself. How many times am I gonna say that? Oh, come on, stop it! Anyways, this is the final hit, and we are done for the time being. And we finally got the new power-up called the Death Tornado Spin. The Death Tornado Spin allows you to gain an extra oomph in the air, so it's kind of OP when you mix together with the double jump. Pretty good to go through areas where it's believing it really hard to go through, but on the other side it's kind of like an OP power up. But it's pretty awesome. By the same either way, we exit out right about now and cutscene.
You insolent, insignificant morons! By defeating Entropy, you have placed us all in grave risk! Crash, Coco, you must realize that this time twister machine is very delicate. Without Dr. Entropy's constant care and control, who knows what it will do?
I don't know, maybe, stopping you bad guys from destroying time itself? Seriously, I never even finished the game to know. By the way, this is about it. This is Jemai from JamFrog35. Question of the day, what do you think about Crash Bandicoot in Skylines? Do you think it's cool that they implemented all the movesets from his previous generations? Or do you think that it's a terrible way to introduce Crash Bandicoot? Honestly, I wish there were different ways to introduce Crash Bandicoot, but with the newer generations, you have to think about the newer generations, of course. This is Jemai from JamFrog35. Like and subscribe for more videos to come. And of course, have a really good time. Bye everyone, take care.